What I would like to say is actually a very good and very interesting phenomenon in Hong Kong. What we call is typhoon holiday. Typhoon holiday is actually a very interesting working mentality for a lot of Hong Kong people. So I'm not saying that people are lazy, but it's actually quite funny to see that people are expecting that at the very moment that when we got the typhoon comes, immediately what we are hoping is actually to get out from our workplace, to go back to home, or try to spend a little bit time, the relaxing time with our friends, with our colleagues, to go for having lunch, to go for having a drink, or even go for karaoke or mahjong. So quite interesting things are suddenly we earn something, we feel good that, oh yeah, I got that as a bonus. I think people can enjoy life, would always find that there will be a little surprise in the life all the time. Nothing wrong. But what I want to say that is, for a lot of management in companies, no matter that it's a Japanese company, no matter that it's a Chinese company, what nationality that company is from, with a certain culture, normally a lot of management will find that, hey guys, you are working for things that will pay you for the salary. So why you have such kind of mindset that it's a tricky mindset that you want to enjoy something without having your job finished? You are just so lazy. And at the same time, if you are the one who are serious in your career, what you need to think is all about utilizing about the unplanned spare time. What kind of things that you can do, right? So why you don't do a little bit further study? Why you don't think about, your business is more all about the client servicing. So before your clients go, why you just think that you want to go? It's actually quite ridiculous. I'm not talking about how I think, but I'm talking about in average what we see that some management, they might think in such a way. Today, what I want to say is a couple of points. First, somehow for a lot of overseas expatriate, overseas management team bosses, I sincerely wish you to take a deeper look on the culture with an in-depth perspective. Nothing about Hong Kong people or nothing about people are lazy. It's all about this is part of the culture. When things happen suddenly, unscheduled, people feel that is something like a bonus. In another way to say is normally people work with a very high stress. When they can suddenly feel that those deadline, those time stressor, they can get rid of that a little bit, that is really a bonus. I'm not saying that we need to judge that is right or wrong. In another way around, I want you not to be judgmental, to think about that is right or wrong. That is a very essential element when we talk about diversity and inclusion today. In the workplace, there will be a lot of different type of people. Generation matters. Culture matters. People, with disability to work with people, without disability to work. We got some elder workforce, some pretty young Gen Z workforce. We got people from, maybe they are the returning mom. They would have different conditions in their life when they work. So I'm saying that when seeing about different people act differently, instead of stereotyping and also giving a judgmental conclusion that you are lazy, I sincerely wish everyone understand further about certain historical background, certain contextual processes that would not be easy to be seen in front of us. Alright, that's the point number one. And point number two, figure it out or not. I'm not talking about that I'm a very hardworking person. But for myself, I found that it's actually a brilliant time when the whole office are empty. Then I can take my video in my learning management system to put more content immediately. I see that would be a golden opportunity that I need to do that. Whereas in my normal work time, lots of people are in the office. It's not easy for me to shout out loud to make the content all the time. And also clients keep on giving me call, so that's why it's actually not easy for me to stop that day, just block it for doing content productions. But I see today as a typhoon holiday, that is a brilliant chance. What I want to see, from that example of myself, people love the job or people who don't love the job, the result is all about how they behave in different situations. It's nothing that you can expect or request them to behave that behavior. To do that behavior. But what we need to see deeper, and we need to realize that the root cause of having them to have that behavior or not is all about whether they love their job or not. That is what we call as ownership. I'm not seeing time stressor. I'm not saying about deadline that I need to finish. I have to finish. But I tell you the true thing that is I want to do more, grasping about this opportunity. Listening to the trick, nothing is all about my job and my target I need to do or I have to do. It's all about I want to do. If I want to do, I see nothing about, oh, it's actually a golden chance for me to take a break to have fun time with my friends, or I need to or not need to be judgmental to see people are lazy. Nothing about that. I just see that, oh my God, it's actually a golden chance for me to do something that I really want. That's important. What is reason? What is result? Loving job result in expected behavior. But as manager or as management, people always looking into the expected behavior. We want that behavior. But we kind of overlook that without the reason. Loving the job, this expected behavior is not easy to be there. Judging about this behavior will be very easy. Thinking what sort of things that we can do in order to let people love the job better, love the job more, love the job bigger will be very difficult. People tend to do the easy thing to judge, but not thinking how we be able to influence people to really be passionate and loving their job. Management, think about that. Typhoon holiday is a very interesting and funny working mentality and situation in Hong Kong. But at the same time, if for whatever incident happened, we be able to have the self-awareness to think a little bit further. I think we be able to learn, and also we be able to develop every single day with every single incident. And if you as a leader be able to do that, I'm so sure that you'll be able to influence your people, and then the whole team growth, the whole company, no matter the business, no matter the people side, both sides will get a very good development.